Damn. Yo,
What's up, everybody? It's 00 Twin.
J Money.
Raj, what's up?
And it's the Daily Face, y'all. Welcome to the Daily Face. It's the first episode, y'all. Tell me how y'all feeling. What's going on, man?
Oh, man, I'm feeling good, man. First episode, I'm a little excited about it.
Yes, sir. First episode. Many more to come. Let's get it.
Yeah, I feel like we got to, give it another round of
Let's go.
applause. All right. But all right, shoot. I think we can dive straight into it. I guess it's a lot of music that came out. I know we ain't gonna go with the banger just yet, but I want to check it out. I want to check it out. The Yungeen Ace project. Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
I Can't Control My Destiny. Y'all heard that?
Yeah,
Control
fire.
My Destiny.
Yes, Ace, keep doing your thing, bro. Fire, bro. I love the tape.
So they did definitely come out with a deluxe.
I definitely like the deluxe. It came out 16 tracks. I want to say. They added for the original, but they added about 7 more for the deluxe. It wasn't a New Year drop, so we a little late to it, but definitely it's still, it's still hitting. If you fuck with Ace, he don't miss too much. Definitely if you in tune with his music. But I liked it. Yeah,
I've been in tune with his streams as well.
Oh, yeah, his stream's vicious, fool. He be playing that GTA.
RP.
He be on that
RP.
GTA, fool. And the crazy thing is, he'll go talk to his man, talking about, yeah, me and Tree Grizzly, I slid on Tree Grizzly. And he looking at him like, what, bruh? You really slid on T Grizzly? Then come to find out, cuz was talking about GTA.
T Grizzly and Ace are big in the gaming scene. T-Pain as well.
He's stamped in that.
Musicians that are in both universes, like the gaming and and obviously in the music industry as well.
Nah, yeah, but for the project, he put out the ones I really liked. He put out actually some videos that I actually like. So that was with Lil Papa, the battling song.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. He had a couple features on there. He had the Huncho, some Rebecca girl. She was new. And then, like I said, Lil Papa. I like that Drunk in Chicago record.
Fire.
Done Crying. And
How Dare You?
How Dare You?
How
you
Dare
already
You?
know.
That shit was fire.
Those are my little top 3 of the pick, I say. What about y'all?
My favorite is How Dare You, Thug Cry, the song Lately with Rebecca. Ace got to singing a little bit in that joint. If you ain't peep it though, Ace was.
Drunk in Chicago, I like that one.
Yeah, Drunk in Chicago was vicious, fool. And then I got to salute Game Over. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big Ace fan, so Game Over.
Yeah, he was doing his thing. I mean, shout out to Ace for sure.
Are we gonna rate tapes? Are we gonna rate tapes? Or are we just gonna say we enjoyed them or we didn't?
The one thing we can do either or, but y'all know the one thing, because I won't be fake on the pod. I'm really bad at rating stuff. Like personally, like I don't have a favorite movie. I don't have a favorite I don't have a favorite song. It's hard to me to list favorite shows. So like rating and stuff like that is kind of like it's like putting stuff in a.
I feel the same way with food. Not so much as with music, because I know a good album compared to a bad one, but with food is a little bit harder with the ratings.
Yeah.
So I totally know what you mean.
You don't got the favorites.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do that though.
I guess I can compare. I mean, compared to the last project, it definitely did better.
No, it did. It did so much better.
Okay.
So I definitely put on to that. But shout out to Ace. I mean, yeah.
Ace.
Moving to the South, did y'all end up hearing Fox BD's I want to say breakout project, because as on Apple Music is getting the full attention, and as I believe they dropped it under their his independent label. But did y'all get a chance to hear BD?
Fox's Only. I heard it, so I like it. I guess it was 11 songs on there. 11
songs.
It had
Champagne Showers was smooth. James Bond.
On My Level. I like that. The Highest in the Room. That was cool. But I guess I wasn't you put me on game. Like I wasn't sharp. Like him being Bag's brother and stuff like that. So I can definitely hear they got the raspy. They got the raspy on lock together. So the
sound is different. I feel as though he's still curating his sound. But like I will say, like Fox BD, when I first heard Drink Calling, that's the first song I heard. It was different. It was like just something totally different when I heard it, and I just wanted to hear more. So when this album dropped, or I don't know if it's considered a mixtape or EP, but when this tape dropped, it was definitely it was cool. It had a couple features. They had Chucky on it.
Yeah,
Skrilla was another feature, and they did a music video as well.
Rob 49 too.
Yeah, Rob 49 was on there, and obviously Rob 49 got a few songs as well with YTB Fat. So I wouldn't be surprised if more records definitely come out in the future.
Yeah, definitely nice little breakout project. He got tapes before this though.
Definitely on SoundCloud.
Yeah, you gotta check out that little Fox BD.
No, I gotta check out Fox BD. I ain't get a chance to listen to it, but y'all putting me up on game. I'm gonna give him a little listen and see how I'm rocking with him.
I know you heard the G tape.
I heard the G tape. G tape was fire.
Houston, Atlantisville. I like that one.
That was fire.
He got Travis. That's different. That's an interesting feature.
EST Gee, I Ain't Feeling You. Definitely a dope project. I mean, he definitely got the sounds. He's pushing it. But like the Houston Atlantiville, definitely different.
Nah, that was fire. The R.I.P. Luke Mike shit was fire. The song that he had with Rollo, My Love.
And
that shit was
the V's record.
Yeah.
I was cranking that this morning.
That shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie, G, you doing your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing. Keep it up, bro.
I would say the sound continues to grow. Obviously, we like that raw sound, the Louisville, the Louisville. But I like this tape. This tape was cool.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely miss. I feel like G definitely got back in his bag. Definitely, I love the Forever Rolling track. So
he got, I believe, 4 or 5 songs produced.
So,
I think it was 4 or 5. Yeah.
You know when they
Forever Rolling.
When they get together, when you hear that tag, you're gonna get some heat.
Nah, that's gonna be some fire. Yo, you hear that? Forever Rolling. Yup, straight heater.
Definitely.
So I know y'all probably heard it on stream. Well, the first time on stream, y'all mentioned y'all watched Black Boy Max.
Yeah.
Y'all heard of Nino Pay, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he dropped a new tape as well, and I will say I'm interested. I'm bought in. I like the sound. So when I went back home to Virginia about 4 months ago, my brother KB, he put me on to Nino Pay, and every time I go back home, he always puts me on artists from either Maryland, from the city, but Nino Pay was one of those artists. So when I got back to West, obviously I was listening to some of the singles. Got to shout out Money Said too. He got a song with Money Said that I crank. But I like the music. I like the tape. I like the tape prior before. And obviously I like the song that they made on stream, 12 a.m. in LA. How y'all feel about the sound? How y'all feel about the tape?
Well, I love it. I was just cranking Nino earlier. My favorite songs on there is Something to Live For, Winter in Paris, and Boy Meets World.
Zan.
Yeah,
Zan.
you already know.
You can't go wrong with that, Zan.
So
I heard the unreleased version. I feel like the unreleased version, personally, was better on like mix and master. It was mixed and mastered.
You
way
fell
better.
in love with the demo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Y'all know how that's how it is with the unreleased.
Yeah.
But us Virginia natives is always those unreleased. That sounds crazy, and then when they drop their shit, it just sounds it's just a whole different sound. That's just what our city be doing. That's just what they always do.
I think what it was he was trying to. He didn't get the cadence right, the master, because they was trying to match Zan's cadence. On the notes.
But it's cleaner. They make it cleaner. It sound better. It's just not what we want to our ears. That's how that should be. But I definitely fuck with Nino. Like you said, that Zen record, that shit doing it. Him doing this show with Max, I think that was a nice DMV stamp,
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's definitely dope what he's doing. This project, I mean, like you said, you put me onto this. This project was pretty cool. I mean, I'm excited to see more from him. So
Definitely features was on this tape. Tommy Richmond, as we mentioned, Zandman, O&B was on there. And then I believe there's two other features. I just can't remember right now. So definitely a lot of collaborations.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie, though. I'm happy to see, because, we all from the DMV. I'm happy to see my peoples, they doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing the DMV on the map. So keep that shit up,
Go ahead, All right. All right, we're going to get to the elephant in the room. Drake drop. All right.
Drake and Party Next Door.
Drake and Party Next Door. I guess we say Party Next Door and Drake. It's supposed to be a party project. But they dropped the Some Sexy Songs for You. I guess after all the hype, after all the bullshit, 16 songs, I guess they said 16 songs you're supposed to fuck to. So how do we feel?
I ain't like it, bro. I listened to the first 2 songs. I had to turn that shit off. I wasn't fucking with it.
Off the rip.
I wasn't fucking with it. You already know though. Party Next Door and Drake. That's for the bunnies. You know what I'm saying? All the shorties going crazy for that tape. You know what I'm saying? But I listened to the first 2. Nah, I wasn't fucking with it.
I feel like you gotta play it a little bit more.
I feel you, fool. But you gotta I'm the type of person in your mixtape. You gotta get me off the first 1-2 song. You know what I'm saying?
That's when you're sold.
Yeah, unless I really fuck with you, you know what I'm saying, with certain type of rappers or artists and shit like that. If you don't get me on the first or second song, I'm not about to sit here and listen to 50 minutes of the thing. You might get a little shuffle in my car to where you come on, I'm like, damn, I ain't hear this. You know what I'm saying? It might be some shit like that, but nah, the first 2 songs, I wasn't fucking with it. I turned that shit off.
It was all right. I felt like that at first when I first listened to it. Party, I definitely say Party could have. I expected a little bit more from Party. I'm not the hugest Party fan.
I like Party Next Door because he reason why I went back to listen to Party Next Door was there was a few samples that I heard. For the New York drill beats, they sample his music. They sample his songs. They sample. And there was a few samples where I was just like, who is this? And it came out to be Party Next Door. I first thought it was Lil Uzi Vert because that sound, but nah, it ended up being Party Next Door. And I went back and listened to a few of his songs. So that was before this tape actually came out. Members Only was cool. It was cool. Okay. But again, I don't really listen to too much of both of those artists. So I wasn't going in and really too excited for this tape. It was just definitely something I heard that was releasing.
Yeah, I'm not a Drake stan or anything. I didn't have a big expectation or something like that. I know the fans wanted to put that out there because, after the Super Bowl, so, Drake dropping a project, they wanted, of course, to compete with Kendrick's last project, G and X. But
when did For the Dogs drop? What, 2017?
I don't know.
Or not 2017.
That's not even the last project though.
Well, 100 gigs. I wouldn't say 100 gigs count. Does it?
It was the Lover Boy joint. That one.
Okay.
I think that was the last Drake project. I don't even know, but. They want them to compete. I mean, I think that's the Drake trick though by doing the album with parties. So you don't have to. He doesn't have to have that high expectation of rapping, of doing music, But I think it was some good songs. I like the Small Town Fame, the Somebody Loves Me. Party slid on that though.
It was what, R&B?
Yeah, that was the genre they put it under. But he did a whole bunch of flips, whole bunch of stuff. If y'all listen to that Nokia record, I'm not sold on it all the way, but I'm seeing the timeline. I see how it can be a little club vibe, riding in a car and shit. So I see what people talking about, but I'm not sold on the hype. I'm not. But I guess the slow down Valentine's records, I guess, I guess the girls was fucking with
Hey,
that.
they dropped it right before
with that.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, right for y'all, you know. Sexy song just for y'all. So I know the ladies loved it, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, for sure. That's what I was saying. It's all for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get up with it though, but maybe your next project, I'll stay tuned.
American Airlines, y'all hear about what was going on in DC about the new helicopter? Well, not new, but the American Airlines plane crashing into the helicopter.
It was in the Potomac Rivers.
Bro, I seen the video. I said, dang,
Bro, that shit was crazy.
I said, how did that jump happen? The Black Hawk went straight into the plane. The whole thing went down into the water. Nobody, sadly, there was no survivors.
And I mean, when this first definitely was announced, the project was retrieving, obviously, people affected in the crash. And then it got to a point where it was just starting to it turned into just retrieving bodies. So everyone in that crash obviously didn't make it, which is devastating. Trump went out and expressed that it was the Black Hawk's fault. It was the Black Hawk was doing training flights, training simulations, and obviously they both collided. It was definitely something that he expressed could have been avoidable, and the flight, he ended up expressing that it was on the pilot.
And that's just bad. I mean, you gotta check the meters. You gotta train, and I don't know who was responsible because but I ain't trying to put too much on them too because they lost their life unfortunately too. But I mean, that is sad. I mean, I'm pretty sure they recovered the black boxes and all that stuff. You know, I think they was able to pull all that.
As far as the you mean like the flight, the altitude and the coordinates, right?
Yeah,
what was going on? Yeah, I know they were salvaging it.
Yeah, because I guess that tells you the last transmission that they say, and so I'll be interested to see if they recovered that. Because I guess could be some of those last moments on there.
Definitely. How does that change your idea of flying? Like, do you guys still feel it's safe?
I still hate flying. To this day, I hate flying. It's just like you got no control in the air. Like, I hate not having a window seat because I just need to see what's going on.
And it's crazy because I believe another incident happened in Arizona. Obviously, it wasn't a Black Hawk involved, but it was just another plane incident. So it's just, for me, crazy. You know, who I've been flying frequently, it's definitely like what's going on.
Yeah. It makes you more like...
It makes you a little more alert when you out there flying, bro. It's scary. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, though, bro, you up in the air. It ain't nothing. You can't land. You can't do nothing unless you just fool. Like, it's just out of your hands at that point in time, fool. So it's just flying on the other hand, bro. I get anxiety flying, bro, because I don't like heights. So I'm not you. I don't like the window seat.
I don't like heights either.
I like the seat right there at all the way at the end. So if something happened, I'll be the first one to go grab that parachute.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
Do you read the pamphlet? Do you even know where everything is located?
Nah, but I know they're gonna be running towards it. I'm gonna go up in there and go get it.
See,
so you know what I'm saying?
See, I already know where it's at. You don't even. That's the first thing. When I sit down, I'm gonna look. I don't even need to wait till they announce it, till they doing all the demonstration. I'm gonna find out for myself.
Yeah, but on that hand too, though, bro, if some shit was going down, I don't even know if I could jump out of that jump. Like, man, like imagine,
you do what you got to do to survive.
I mean, shit, I feel you, but like, damn, fool, imagine you all the way like high the fuck up, bro, and you got to jump that shit. Oh nah, fool. I'm gonna have a second thought. Like, damn, they can't land this jump. Like, ain't no way they can't land this jump. Like, I be scared, fool. I'm not gonna lie. It'd probably be a time in my life where I just sit there and just pray my ass off.
But flying definitely is uncontrollable. I like to just go to sleep when I go on the flight. Yeah, you know, some people prefer to just stay up. I just go to sleep for the whole flight duration.
Yeah, no, it'd be the best way to do it,
and
though.
Wake up when I get there.
I'm saying
I try to do that, but I can't. Like, I just can't fall asleep.
Nah, man, I'll be slumped in that jump, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. You sit back, get that little air up on you.
Oh,
you
nah.
cooling. Yeah, fool. What you mean?
You one of them?
I'm one of them.
You put the air on. You put the air. I hate y'all. Just be having the air all. It's already cold on the air on the flight.
Fool, like, come on, bro. People like to have their air. They pay about $400-$500 for that jump. They can't get no air without a motherfucker like you over there complaining, talking about it's cold. You should have dressed the part.
I already got a coat on and the hoodie. You know,
I should have brought a blanket. You didn't bring a blanket. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I be slumped on the flights though, bro. It'd be the best. Just sleeping through the whole time. Then you just wake up when they said it's time to get off. I don't even got to sit here and just worry about the turbulence. Once that turbulence hit, bro, oh my God. I start grabbing, holding on to John. I'm thinking I'm finna drop.
That's what the landing. That's the landing. The landing.
That turbulence.
Yeah, that turbulence, fool, that should be scaring me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I hold on. If it's a little too hard, oh yeah, I'll grip the little handlebars right there, bro. Flying is scary, bro, but I'm sorry for anybody that lost their family members or their loved ones. My prayers out to y'all. The Daily Phase prayers out for y'all. You know, I hope you guys are doing well. Keep y'all head up.
From DC to NYC, Eric Adams federal bribery case finally got dismissed.
Trying to get that money.
I got the clip. I mean, we'll play it. We can listen to it real quick.
The Department of Justice has filed a motion to dismiss corruption charges against New York City Mayor Eric Adams after a series of top prosecutors resigned in protest this week. An attorney in the Justice Department signed the paperwork Friday evening, which was required to move forward with seeking the formal dismissal of charges. 7 prosecutors had resigned, refusing an order to drop the charges against Eric Adams.
You better drop my
charges.
charges.
The protest starting with Danielle Sassoon, the U.S. attorney in Manhattan, who accused the Justice Department and Adams of negotiating a quid pro quo, dumping the case in exchange for the mayor's help with President Trump's immigration crackdown. Today, Adams denied it.
I didn't do anything wrong. I said one thing.
Oh, no.
My attorney will handle.
You know he wrong.
I'm going to handle running the city.
Adams was indicted in September on 5 counts, with federal prosecutors alleging he accepted illegal gifts, including plane upgrades and hotel stays from Turkish officials in exchange for preferential treatment when he was Brooklyn borough president and later as mayor.
Y'all taking the bribes too?
No,
I'm not taking no bribes, bro.
And that's
yeah, fool. What?
Like, not even local.
I'm saying, fool.
They see him coming from a mile away.
I'm saying.
They had that boy jacked up for a minute. I guess he was accepting illegal campaign contributions, doing the luxury travel. Like y'all heard, the Turkish government, they sought to gain control over him. So I just thought it was funny. Like,
what's crazy is this is the same guy who was trying to cancel drill music.
I'm saying, fool. And also, you got to see, bro. They taking control over him though. Like you gotta make it make sense, bro. You're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing with people that you ain't even supposed to be doing it with.
That's why they said the quid pro quo thing. Like there's trying to say, you know, this is. I mean, it's not. Trump said he don't know nothing about it, know nothing about the case, but they're trying to say that's coming down from, you know, uphill to you. That's why it's getting dismissed. But you heard like a lot of the prosecutors, they're quitting because they don't want to. They don't want to be a part of that and dismiss it, and because they're just like a lot of the stuff that we heard, his alleged behavior, you know, is illegal activity. So they're trying to figure out. I don't know how this case is getting dismissed. So
you know he wrong, bro. The first thing he said. All right, so look, people, bro, y'all used to do it in school and to y'all parents and all of that shit. Right when they ask you what you did, the first thing you said is, I ain't do nothing wrong. You know you did something wrong.
That was it for you right there.
So yeah, like my people, my moms, my grandma, all that shit, they would have seen that a mile away. Yeah, it was him. Yeah, he did it. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing that come out your mouth is something you telling them you didn't do. You try to make them believe you ain't do it.
You got to give a good defense.
Fool, fuck that, fool. I'm going to be real. Fuck that. Like, that's not the first. That's your defense is just to tell them you ain't do it?
I mean.
What? Like, come on now, bro. I'm going to sit there. my generation and shit like that, I'm gonna sit here and I could just see bullshit from a mile away. If I was out there and he said, "Oh, I ain't do it," I would yell out, "He did it." Yup, that fool did it.
So you just call it bullshit off the rip.
Straight
you know a
up,
bullshitter
fool.
from a bullshitter.
What, fool? I was the number one bullshitter. So, you know what I'm saying? That's the first thing that came up. It wasn't me. I ain't do it.
It wasn't
So
me.
you already knowing damn well I did it.
God dang.
Yeah, but Eric, hey, stop taking that bread, bro. You just do your job and be a mayor, fool. That's it.
Yeah, I'm surprised they still keeping him, like, he still has his term, I guess. So I wonder when the next election is.
Oh, yeah, they gonna boot him out.
They cleaned it up,
They gonna
man.
boot him. They gonna clean that up.
Because if he gets voted in again, then he's protected,
Yeah, nah, yeah.
We can't do nothing about that. But they get him out, and they did it. NBA is tripping off their trades. Y'all don't think?
Yeah, I think they tripping off the trades. They traded Luka for Anthony Davis. They traded De'Aaron Fox,
Kyle Kuzma,
Wiggins
for Butler, which Raj called it it was like a month ago.
I expressed this.
Yeah, he already said it. But I'm gonna go back to that Luka and Anthony Davis shit. Being a Lakers fan, that shit. Fool, I'm not gonna hold you. That put some pain in my chest. I'm not gonna hold you. Losing Anthony Davis, and I seen his little post, and he had the background music of Survivor Remorse from Roddy Ricch.
Oh wow!
He said, the joint where let's talk about everything so I can get some closure.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't know that he was getting traded to Dallas.
Luka didn't know either.
Yeah, so it was just crazy. But the whole spill was that the Dallas GM didn't want to pay Luka that $350. That super max. They didn't want to pay him, so that's where they fucked him up and did him dirty off of that. But
I don't mean to even interrupt you, but I don't feel like they really looked into the whole scope of things, because a lot of people were reportedly saying Luka was out of shape, work ethic wasn't there, but ultimately he's a generational talent.
Yeah.
So to even consider trading that, and him and Kyrie had a great year as far as getting to where they did last year. Mm-hmm. To just abruptly just trade, arguably your best player on your team is just crazy, and shows you how much of this franchise dominated this league is.
That's what I'm saying, and also too, you're getting rid of a talent that can last you for over 11 years. 12 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless if they say he's out of shape or he just bullshits around practice and shit like that, Luka still go out there and drop a 50 ball game back to back. So at the end of the day, though, y'all got to really understand, though, in that aspect of, okay, if he could go out there and go do that shit, I'm not going to give a fuck if he's not in shape or if he not over there, if he not really taking practice all serious. He just over there dropping back-to-back triple-doubles, double-doubles. So it's just like, damn. But then they also got a good star player, Anthony Davis. And that's a crazy center.
Max Christie as well, a lot of upside as far as, young star.
That's what I'm saying. But the Dallas whole motive right now is just to win the championship. Definitely. That's all they want to do. That's why they picked up Anthony Davis. But Lakers are trying to build with Luka, because, LeBron is going to be gone eventually.
So is he a good Laker, though?
Now, Anthony Davis, though, is out indefinitely.
That's what I'm saying. Off some bullshit. I seen
Anthony
that
Davis
too,
is out indefinitely.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is, again, something that could not be foreseen. But we also know about the injury history before the trade. Yeah. But really, I feel as though with the trade, they were really buying in on Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Obviously they got some great additions with the trade, but they were buying in. And that just hurts definitely their future with him going down, this
and
season.
Definitely too, bro. Like, he's just, I don't know what he did. I think he did something hit his face or
He lands on it's just one of those weird falls. It's one of those weird falls.
All right, then if it's one of those weird falls, I understand that because a lot of them got taken down from that shit. But it was crazy too because Luka was out. He was out during the Mavericks game, a couple Mavericks game. But all of a sudden, when he got traded to the Lakers, he was playing.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It was probably some bad blood in between there. They just couldn't take Luka anymore.
A lot of bad blood, as you've seen. The Mavericks GM, he went out and expressed what went on about the trade with Jason Kidd at a press conference. And it's cool because, LeBron went and did some subliminal messaging as well on Instagram, kind of just backing Luka. Yeah. And Luka even went out and said on the first opening night, LeBron asked, what order did you want to come out? So it just shows you as far as the respect that LeBron has for Luka as a player and now as a teammate.
Yeah. That was crazy.
That's dope if he did that.
Yeah, definitely. Like it was his first game as a Laker, and he asked what order he wanted to come out. Luka wanted to come out last, but said, after that, it really didn't matter.
It didn't really matter at that day.
So is it true that Kyrie requested a trade, or
no? I believe that's rumored.
Yeah, that's rumored.
That's rumored.
Kyrie's doing his thing over there, bro.
Kyrie's definitely doing his thing.
Kyrie's going crazy right now with it. But you just got to see their lineup, bro. They got Kyrie, they got Klay Thompson, they got PJ and Anthony Davis. And the whole crazy thing is, they got 3 bigs on the backhand of all of that. They got Derek Lively and Daniel Garford.
Yeah.
So they got the playbook then.
Bro, they got the powerhouse right now though, because those two centers too, even though, you know what I'm saying, even though Anthony Davis is out indefinitely, they still got some good centers, but we don't have no good centers. Like, I think all we got right now is fucking Vanderbilt and Christian Woods, but Christian Woods don't even play center. He plays power forward, so that's really the only big centers we got. So we're trying to pick up a good center. They tried to trade Mark Williams for Dalton Kincaid. I'm glad that shit didn't, the
physical didn't pass.
Yeah, it didn't pass. So I'm glad that wasn't the case because Dalton Kincaid, if you seen him during the All-Star game, he was cooking.
Yeah.
And I feel like he could be a future in the Lakers. Like he has that talent to do so. He gives me like a big Austin Reeves. Like to where he could pass, he could shoot, he could dunk, he could shoot like a motherfucker too on the 3. You know what I'm saying? So it would be,
that was his game. That was his game.
That's what I'm saying. And then you had the Sacramento Kings lose De'Aaron Fox. That was crazy.
They didn't want to build a team around him.
Yeah.
And towards the end, there was instances where him and the coach weren't seeing eye to eye. So that was kind of a clear shift as far as like him leaving. That wasn't too much of news, but being paired with Wembanyama,
it's crazy.
That's going to be interesting basketball.
And then also
very
you have a vet right next to you. You got Chris Paul there too. So just being that point guard, you know what I'm saying? Because normally Fox played point guard, so getting all that, just all that knowledge and all that, you know what I'm saying? Do this, do that, and do all of that. Chris Paul has been vetting this shit, and he was really like that. So, I should see De'Aaron Fox turning up real soon. Like, he's been going crazy in the Spurs.
Now, Chris Middleton for Kuzma. How do we feel about that?
I like it. Because Kyle Kuzma, I seen how he's been playing in the Bucks. If you put well-rounded players around him, that's fine. Because now he's going out there. He's getting double-doubles a game. Okay. Rebounds and points.
Okay.
He's getting that. He getting about 6-7 assists off. You know what I'm saying? Now you put in people around that can score and that can really play. Just going off. We from Virginia. Like, we're supposed to like the Wizards, but nah, the Wizards, they some shit right now. You know what I'm saying? They got Jordan Poole.
Shit on the Wizards.
Yeah, Jordan Poole is some shit. And then you got herd-ass Chris Middleton that can't even stay on the floor. So The Wizards need some big ass rebuilding, and they just lost they center Jonas of I don't know how to say his last name, but Jonas. They just lost him. So
I really like Alex Sarr going into the draft.
Nah, he's fire. But the thing is, he got drafted into a shitty team. So he's never going to get that light until he moves off to another team. Because, yeah, you could have a 30-ball game here, and there, but nobody really watching it because nobody gives a fuck about the Wizards.
Yeah.
So, you feel me? But, I mean, shit. Hey, that was a fucked up move with Luka and AD, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit hurt my soul, losing AD. But we'll see what Luka can bring into the thing. You know, he's been balling out. You expect a 40-ball game coming soon with LeBron. LeBron 20 assists, Luka 40 points. Trying to tell you, it's gonna go crazy.
Andrew Wiggins, Jimmy Butler.
I like it.
And then obviously it's three-man trade.
I like it.
We have we lose Schroeder as well.
That was a good loss. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel as though Wiggins for Jimmy Butler, that one hurt. Wiggins made a lot of sacrifices for that organization, as you know, played with a rib injury. Took the vaccine, although he didn't agree with the vaccine. Took the vaccine. A lot of sacrifices, and it just shows you just like that franchise and that business oriented league. It gets you every time.
I like the trade though, bro. I like the trade though. Jimmy Butler is a good fit with Steph and Buddy Hield. So you know what I'm saying? I like how, you know, he's been playing lately. He's been cooking though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Jimmy been cooking out there, and he's at least averaging 21 points on the Warriors. I mean, so it was a good trade. It just Andrew Wiggins got the shitty end of the stick with it. Sure. So you know what I'm saying? And he's a good ass player though.
Season projections?
Shit. I say that shit crazy because all the teams are good as fuck right now. Yeah. I know for sure Lakers are not gonna make it to the championship. That's a dub. The Celtics, they got a good. Yeah, it's pretty good. The Bucks is pretty good.
I got OKC. I want to say OKC or I want to say the Cavs.
Nah, the Cavs.
OKC or the Cavs.
Yeah, those are the two hottest team right now. But
I ain't mad at that. But
the thing is, though, I'm gonna tell you about OKC and the Cavs. When it gets down to it, they play a good ass season, but when that time comes, they don't really show up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really showing up. So is a different mindset with playoff mindset and just a regular season mindset. So, I mean, I'll take the Bucks. I feel like
you got the Bucks. They ain't about to get one.
They ain't about to get one, bro. Man. I got the Bucks on there. I got the Bucks. They got a good lineup right now.
Giannis is still on there.
Yeah, but he's out right now though. He's injured right now, but he's out.
I can piggyback off that or the Cavs. So. But yeah, we'll see how the season comes. We'll decide.
Yeah, we'll come back to it. The Daily Phase will sit here and we'll talk about it when that championship comes and they play. You know what I'm saying? We'll see who made it there and who was right about this.
You gotta run me my money, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta run my money.
I took that L, bro.
You gotta run my money.
I took that L.
Super Bowl 59 champions.
Yeah.
Philadelphia Eagles.
What
did I tell you? I told them.
You know, my money was all on the Chiefs. I'm not gonna lie. I said it. You know, I said to Twin and Raj that I felt like the Chiefs was gonna win, and they came out and they got busted.
What was it? 40
to 22. Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. But also, I'm okay with the loss because Saquon got his. So you know what I'm saying? That's a true NFL superstar.
Showing out.
How y'all feel about the halftime show?
Oh man, that shit was disrespectful as fuck. That shit was fire though, but that shit was disrespectful as fuck. I was out with my boys and shit like that, watching that shit. And when we seen Serena Williams over there just posted right there, for everybody went nuts, fool. Everybody was just like, oh, what the fuck? All of that shit, fool. That shit was crazy.
So you got the positive reaction.
Yeah, fool. That. And then the thing is, didn't he say something about if he played They Not Like Us, he was gonna get sued?
Now he said he was just playing on them. He was just saying, you know, they like to sue. So
That's what the dancers.
He ain't give a fuck. He played that shit. And the crazy thing, he was teasing it at first. He kept teasing it. He kept trying to tease it. And then he came out with that shit. Everybody went crazy.
Yeah, but to pull it back, I mean, the performance, I thought the performance was good. You know, he definitely, you know, Kendrick was pulling out he put out some dance moves. He looked good he looked good on stage. I know they probably worked real hard to perform it. To practice it and to get it out there. But I like the performance. The performance was good. SZA was good. She looked amazing, of course. We knew all the stars was coming. We knew that was coming. Yeah. They had to give us that. You give us SZA and K-Dot. But it's petty. I didn't like the outfit choices. Didn't like the colors on the dancers.
Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, American flag.
Red, white, and blue.
I get the symbolism, but I didn't. I just see the similarities from Rihanna's joint. It's petty, but
and they had Mustard in that joint too.
Mustard got an appearance.
Yeah, Mustard was up in there.
Mustard did his big one, you know, from the Grammy stage to now, you know, to here.
Yeah, the NFL Super Bowl. That was a big thing.
But it was definitely cool. But the only thing I will say, I don't know about y'all, the set list. The set list just could have been a little bit better. You know, I'm not hating on it at all, but I know K-Dot got way better records, more banger stuff that I feel like he could have performed.
The upbeat songs?
Yeah, like, that's just my only thing. Like, it was a lot of G and X on.
Yeah.
It was a lot of G and X. So if you weren't.
As you should. That you just dropped the tape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Could have just fed off his tape, but it was a lot of shit. Old Kendrick that he was just out there rapping, doing the whole 9 yards. Everybody was saying it though. They wish he did more newer songs and shit like that.
Well, older songs, I wish. But I wasn't mad at it though. But I mean, the Man at the Garden record, we ain't need that. Yeah. I ain't need that. But for the most part, I liked the performance. It was cool. I fuck with the halftime. I fuck with it.
Did your shit, Kendrick, man. You did your shit.
One of my favorite parts about the Super Bowl is, of course, watching the ads. So, like, I love getting put on game to, like, the new movies, the shows and stuff. I seen the Fantastic Four joint. I'm a little nerd, but, like, watching that joint, it made me, like, I was, you know, on my feed, it popped up. Like, apparently they're they're in talks to bring back Jonathan Majors. And I thought that was pretty interesting because, you know, his whole controversy of why he got, you know, his case and how he got kicked out. And now they're maybe being talks to bring him back. I thought that would be that's pretty dope. You know, I'm glad they
revived the King King dynasty.
Yeah, I'm glad they rectifying this situation because I think he has a cool movie coming up, something called Dreams. I think I might have seen that there too. Where he's trying to be some bodybuilder or something, but
yeah, I seen the trailer of that. Yeah.
That's gonna be real good.
So, and then I think they're gonna do, you know, Michael B loves him, so they'll probably get Creed 4 going up and running again too. But I think it'd be cool for him get his career back going. I was just saying.
Yeah, I had a little mishap, you know, a couple bullshit, you know, that was happening, but now he back. You know, I hope he gets back up into that movie because, you know, he is a great actor. A great actor.
Speaking of acting, have y'all been hearing about the BMF drama?
Oh shit.
Blame 50.
Yeah.
Whatever happened, blame 50.
That shit's crazy.
So 50 Cent, Rick Ross, as y'all know, they've been feuding for a while now.
Long ass time, right?
And now Lil Meech and
they sending them shots.
Yeah, Lil Meech catching the crossfires. So
yeah, you can jump in there.
I mean, but yeah, he chose to jump in there, bro. You should have never jumped in there. Should have just kept that shit to yourself.
50 just quick though. It's like you either with him or you not.
But 50's a troller though. That's the thing though. 50 just like to do unnecessary bullshit just to get the attention for it.
Yeah, so he know how to get the promo.
Yeah.
for right now, what we know is BMF after this season will no longer be a running show.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that?
Really, after season 4, we done?
It's
they're
done.
shooting right now. The series has not concluded yet as far as shooting. They haven't wrapped up. But after this show, 50 is expressing this will be the end of the BMF series.
Man, Lil Meech, I blame you.
You blame Meech? Lil Meech?
Yeah.
He should have. Because he ain't put out, if Meech ain't send a text, we don't get the IG post. What season 4? We don't get that from 50. We don't get all that. So, I mean, but they shouldn't have, they shouldn't have stood next to Ross. I don't know what that was about. Especially if y'all knew y'all was, well, the one that tells me they was running through the money. One, if they needed a bag from Ross to take the picture. So that just shows something, but you don't do all that when you know you waiting for the next check. That's my take.
If this is going to be the finals, season, then they better come out with a banger with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because last season, that shit was mid. So, you know what I'm saying? That shit was mid. So
they had some strong cameos, but as far as like the story, they have not been building up since Keisha and who's our man singing in the rain? You can't Lamar.
Yeah.
You can't.
I miss
See, that's what I'm saying though.
Is he dead? Like I stopped watching.
Nah, he dead.
Yeah,
he's dead. You know what I'm saying? But they got to come out with the season 4. It got to be a banger. Like y'all gotta make me want to, be like, damn, why the fuck it had to end in one of season 5? You feel me? That's how you guys supposed to go out with it. You feel what I'm saying? So if you guys come with any less than that, then shit, everybody gonna be happy that shit ended.
Yeah, I hope they find a way to make it intriguing. Like I want to watch it, so make it engaging. I mean,
do y'all consider the idea of a utopia possible?
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I want to let y'all know about a new show on Hulu that I've been watching. Now, this show basically is a utopia, and everyone within it are the most prominent people that were able to live in this utopia. Now, do y'all think in our current state of the world, is that possible?
Hell no.
Is it fair?
Nah, definitely not right now.
Nah, not at all right now, bro. There's so much shit going on in the world, and there's too much fucked up shit going on too, bro. That it's just not possible right now. And it's fair. I mean, that's just, with my opinion on it, I don't think that is fair. You know what I'm saying? That all of this shit got to be what it is. You feel me?
So basically, in the show, without spoiling everything,
What's it called?
it's called Paradise.
Oh, the Hulu Jones.
Yeah.
So 80,000 of the most prominent individuals are allowed in this so-called paradise.
Mm-hmm.
And in this current Earth, there was a big catastrophe which allowed them to create this paradise so they could survive. Now, in this world, they don't know there's survivors outside. They don't know if the Earth outside of the paradise is inhabitable. So they just live in their own world.
That's giving me Silo vibe.
It did remind me of Silo. But obviously here, there's no guns. Food, groceries, traveling within the paradise is all accessible to all the citizens. And in this paradise, there's a president, and you have officials, you have, guards who protect these citizens. So everything, a normal place would have.
They got to be doing some scamming in Utopia.
Scamming in Utopia.
Because only the prominent individuals could be there, There's still other people outside of whatever the case and still impoverished.
Yeah, the world's population, I believe, is obviously changing every day, but it's 8.25 billion.
Yeah.
So
A
to
shit
just
ton of
think,
people.
just like
Imagine 8.25 billion, and then crunch it all the way down to 80,000.
yeah.
Like, that's crazy work, bro. That's damn near 3/4 of the whole world gone.
In the show, they only let 25,000, so not even 80.
Oh, see, they
25,000.
only let 25.
25.
Yeah, that's everybody gone. You feel what I'm saying?
We getting in there.
Do y'all? All right. So look though, my question for y'all is, if that was to happen to us, do y'all think y'all could be one of those 25,000 people?
Well, if I did get word, I would definitely learn a skill set so I can make it in. I definitely learn the skill set so I can make it
Do
in.
you think you can make it in?
I don't think I'm gonna fit the criteria. I feel like they are gonna be just so biased.
But see, to give you a little more insight, bartenders make it in,
Oh yeah, the bartenders make it in. What else?
scientists,
Oh yeah, that's
therapists.
that's me. I could do the therapist. You know what I'm saying? I could get in.
Dr. J.
So you know what I'm saying? Dr. J, I could do that. I could talk to them about their issues.
They letting you in, not your family, just you. Are you still going in?
But if I had to choose, all right, but can I choose if my family go in or I go in?
No, your family doesn't do what you do.
They don't fit the criteria.
Oh man.
They're not on the list. Your name's on the list.
Oh shit.
Are you still going in?
Nah, I'm gonna have to go. You know, I'm all
Face
about
the
my
catastrophe.
family.
You
Yeah,
face the catastrophe outside.
I'm all about my family, bro.
The
so,
reckoning.
See, I feel like we need an inside man in, so I could do the reconnaissance.
That's what you're telling us, huh?
Yeah, fool. But all right, but look
That's how
though.
you sleep
But
at
look though.
night.
Same
That's how you
question.
sleep at
Same
night.
question to you though. If you was on the list, but your family wasn't,
That's what I'm saying. I'm a go in. I'm gonna get the information.
But you don't know.
I'm gonna get the information we need so we can all come back. So
I
y'all
understand
I
that,
could get y'all.
but you're talking about all come back. Once you go in, you not in tune with anything outside the whole, outside
That's
of
what
that.
I'm gonna do. Right, I'm gonna
So-
get in tune.
So how you even
I'm
know?
gonna get good with the president.
But the thing is, though, what Raj was saying, though, they don't even know if they can live outside of that. So who the hell are you going to sit here and try to tell this, and that to? Like, you got to make it make sense.
You gotta be a questionnaire. See, y'all gotta.
But they don't even know.
Just like Silo, you gotta be like my girl Jules. She had to investigate. She had to figure out. We had to go take our trip outside. I'm gonna do all that. I'm gonna find the truth.
You know too much now.
But the thing is, though,
They coming for me now.
but,
You know too much.
but the
See?
thing is, though, Raj, nobody has taken that trip outside. So for him to know all of those things, don't nobody know. Because don't nobody step outside.
Yeah, it's paradise.
So, you feel me?
The idea of it is everyone's happy. Everyone has everything.
Mm-hmm.
No issues.
They still gotta
damn.
work.
Yeah, you got to work.
Yeah, you still got to work.
Like I said, bartender. You got the grocery store. Who's gonna run the supermarket?
I'm saying those 25,000 people, they gotta play their part,
Why we calling it utopia then?
bro. You
because
thought
you made it.
I'm saying
you made it.
like you thinking you just don't want to work no job, so that's why like
I hear utopia. I'm thinking, futuristic city. Party, everything free. Nobody got to work. Like unlimited energy.
That's retirement.
I know, right? That's retirement right there.
This
Talking
is,
about
this is
something.
life after the disaster.
I'm saying
This is life
this is
after
you
the
still
disaster.
trying to live your life. You know what I'm saying? You trying to do something. They got kids in there too.
Yeah, you can have kids in there. You can have kids.
Yeah.
There's no limit on family. If you're in,
You're in.
you're in.
Damn. Yeah, that sound like a
You
plan.
get
to me.
kicked out.
Yeah, I'm sure you could get kicked out if you do something crazy.
If you keep asking questions, that's
That's what I'm saying.
That's
There
the,
you go.
That's the premise
Yeah.
of the show
See,
right
I'm
now.
on
Yeah.
it. See, I'm gonna get to the truth.
And you gonna get kicked out. That's the
I
thing.
got-
You
I-
gonna get kicked
I
out.
know how to do it smart. You gotta investigate. You gotta,
But you doing that though? If you could go in, but your peoples can't, or you gonna stay out?
in the utopia.
Yeah.
I'm not going to utopia.
You not?
I'm not going to utopia.
But you don't know everything.
Exactly. You don't know everything that's going in, and you don't know if you're going to survive if you stay. But like Twin said, if you watch Silo, you kind of have to have that question going into these catastrophes. Is the outside really what's up, or is the inside as safe as it seems?
I gotta watch it now.
Yeah, I gotta go ahead and dabble with that. Y'all go ahead, watch it. Let us know if you're going in or you staying out. You know, drop it in the comments. Let us know what's up, so at least we know y'all interacting with us.
So going into the new year in 2025, just to give the pod some insight, I wanted to ask y'all, what do y'all have any realistic goals y'all trying to achieve? Like anything y'all trying to do? Like, and what does that look like, if any?
Right now, I've been starting this AV journey, so I'm really learning audio. I just did my first audio setup, and that involved just a mixer, microphone, and right now I'm trying to keep growing my knowledge on video walls, changing out panels, and just setting it up. So besides that, I'm really pushing the gear on the content journey, vlogging everything, and continue to just grow graphics for the brand. So as we start off this new year, we're just going to keep turning that up and keep just growing this community we already got.
For sure.
Well, starting off this new year, man, I'm trying to, pursue my nursing career, because I'm very big on that, helping people out. If y'all don't know, I work with residents that have schizophrenic. So, I'm kind of in the psych world, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that I love to do. So, I wanted to take my field further and, get that nursing degree, get that RN degree, to have my, to do something that I really love doing. And, 2025, we all about trying to go travel, trying to enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Those are some of my goals, to just try to, travel around, get to see the world, and, get to do the job that I love to do. You know what I'm saying? Those are my goals of right now.
Nah, that's dope. Like, for me personally, I just want to lock in on everything that we doing. Like, we pushing FaceCard right now. We pushing the daily face. And I just want to lock everything down to the T, to where we can get this shit out. We can get shit going. And if locking in on the content side. So we doing a lot of that stuff. Like, for me, that'd be huge, because I'm having fun. We do this shit for fun. We do this shit because we want to, So, and of course, we having a blast. So I'm enjoying it every step, every way, just the process. So that's one of my big things for me.
Episode 1 in the books, y'all.
Yeah,
the daily face, man.
We go ahead and sign out, y'all. I'm 00 Twin.
J Money.
Raj, we're going to catch y'all next time.
It's the daily face.